Yo, what is good, Lottery Stocks fam? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, but we have an exciting day. Markets are pumping. SPY is at 588. CPI inflation came in today at 2.3%. Expectations were at 2.4. Now, this is showing that the trend is pushing inflation towards the Fed's 2% inflation goal, meaning the Fed can have a more dovish stance. Now, they may at the next meeting keep rates the same, but what it indicates for investors is that somewhere down the line, likely this year, there is going to be another cut added. So we had some good news for the market. We got a lot to talk about. Watch until the end of the video. We are back in the pump season and we are going to explain where we're going to go from here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Both of those are free. It's just a click of a button. It is very quick. Coming into the summer, this is all so exciting. So let's make some money together. Let's get into it. Make sure to drop a comment. I'm going to try and read all the comments under today's video. Now, the SPY has given back all of the losses that has incurred upon it this entire year, and we broke above key resistance levels. 585 was a huge level for the SPY that I said to watch. 585 was a massive target, and as of today, we are trending above it. Right now on the 2-hour time frame, we are trying to break above this ascending parallel channel which we have on the SPY, which we broke above back here on April 9th, but immediately got pushed back in very, very hard into this channel. Is this sustainable? Are we going to boom higher without a pullback? Well, if we take a look at the weekly time frame, what I can tell you is every single time the S&P 500 has cracked above this level, we have gotten a retracement to retest it. Okay, this is the 50 EMA on the SPY, and I do believe we are going to come back and retest it. Where is that going to be? Well, it depends how high we can go. I think 594.30 is as high as we can go before some sort of pullback, but we might not get all the way up there. I do think probably next week or the week after, we will have a pullback at some point back down to 572. So write that down. Again, this doesn't have to happen. It's just my personal expectations, 572 to 568. Now, this is also leading me into another point here. One, the VIX has calmed down. People are saying, listen, there's nothing to freak out about. It's time to jump back into stocks. Everything's cool. We're chilling. The VIX is down below 20. It's down below 18 now, down 3% on the day. This is something that we had drawn out in the bull case scenario. We had this drawn out a while back in a video that I made very, very early May, late April. And I said this would be bull case scenario to happen on the VIX. And that's exactly what we are getting. As far as the SPY goes, okay, for this year, for 2025, okay, December 31st, this is December 31st candle, we have now attempted to go back positive on the year. So this would be a pivot point if we're going to see a pivot point between here and 593 for the SPY to sell off even further. If we come and we crack above this and we start trending back up towards 613, our all-time highs, that will massively squeeze positions in the market. This also leads me into Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin is trading at 104. It's been fighting up here. It's been accumulating up here, but we did build a base right off of 102, which is a beautiful thing to see. Coming into this range, SPY, Bitcoin, several other plays, there is going to be resistance here. Reason being is because everyone who is down in the dumps, all the investors who are down, now this is a very good chance for everyone to let go at break even. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be tempted here, and this might be huge resistance on SPY, might be huge resistance on crypto as a whole, as well as other plays. But if we continue to squeeze shorts in this market, then we are likely to just continue to crack above more resistance levels. President Trump also stated that the stock market will go much higher. Take that with what you will. Okay, we have seen completely mixed things with this guy. Jumping into GameStop, 28.47, up 1.5% on the day. This is a beautiful daily candle that we're getting. We have not only built a candle inside of these two lines that I have drawn out, but we are now building a second candle pushing above the top right around 28.50. And if we come on the shorter time frame, you can see this morning GameStop wicked up to 28.85. Now, this is where I believe GameStop is somewhere in this zone. After it played out this cycle down here, I believe we are somewhere right here in this yellow box, okay? I don't know exactly what point, but this is exactly the part of the cycle that I believe that GameStop is in, meaning we are less than a week away from a huge gap higher. Now, to give this a little bit more merit, I showed you yesterday the massive amount of gamma ramp that can occur on GameStop if we continue in this trend that we are going in. And that is exactly why you saw it reject so hard off of 28.90, because if we break and close above this level, this gets bad. It gets really bad for short sellers. We are going to see, I mean, you're seeing it right now. This is all product of gamma ramping and more. There are a lot more factors. But here's the thing. This is how weak the gamma ramp looks right now. And even still it looks strong. But once you get past 29, right? Once you get past 30, this is what the gamma ramp's going to look like. Okay, it's not going to look like these moves. It's going to look like, let me explain that. This is the gamma ramp now. You get up here. These are the moves you're going to be seeing. This is what the gamma ramp's going to be looking like, okay? That is what is so exciting about this. If we get above 28.60 and we close above there, 28.80, we close above there, that is going to likely bring us to 30. You close above 30, that's going to carry us higher, higher, higher with a lot more momentum. So this is exciting. And we are also seeing call premium be loaded again on GameStop. People are loading, institutions are loading in shares via dark pools, and that's why we see these major sell blocks, right? I'll remove the drawings right here. They want this gamma ramp pinned, okay? There's large sell orders. But again, don't be alarmed, don't be worried, because we just broke another one that we had originally at this level. Okay, right where the ceiling was at 28.30, we just broke above and we are absorbing. This is a beautiful thing to see. This is absorption. We are absorbing the sellers here before another push higher. This is a beautiful thing to see on GameStop. AMC, it's trying its best. It's curling higher. I think this moves. When GameStop moves, they will move together. It's still testing a key resistance level. Again, AMC doesn't consolidate higher, it gaps higher. Okay, so you're not going to know what's going to happen there. Guys, let me know in the comments down below if you're having issues with your Fidelity. Yesterday and today, a lot of people are reporting issues over on Fidelity. I'm going to give you a couple more stocks to watch and pay attention to, and I want to talk about some other ones before we close out the video. But guys, if you're not yet in my Discord server, make sure to join. It's the top link in the description of the video, where we talk stocks and crypto with the most amazing people, best vibes. I post my trades as soon as I take them. It's basically a big group chat where we all want to become financially free together. So if you're not in there yet, best vibes. Start taking your life seriously. If you want to get out of that 9 to 5, get in the Discord server. And then also, obviously, if you guys don't have my custom indicator yet via Chart Prime, make sure to go get it. Crazy indicator. That is now the second link in the description. I'm bringing it back up before I drop you guys a deal. Now, Unity, I want to bring you Unity. It's up 1.28% on the day. It got a beautiful cross on the daily. It is trending higher, and I want you to keep this one on your radar. Put very simply, keep it on your radar for moves higher. Now, UnitedHealth just suspended their annual outlook and announced a new CEO, and these shares got slammed today, down 16%. If you decided to buy in November in UnitedHealth, you would be down about 50% on your position. Now, does this mean we are going to go lower? Possibly, but I wanted to put this on your radar because this is a possible buying opportunity for UnitedHealth. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. We came all the way back to what I would say is the first major buy zone. And unless we see a market crash, I don't see it going lower to the next major buy zone, which is completely down here under $200. Okay, this is the buy target that we hit unless the market crashes further. At this point, I just wanted to put this one on your radar. Nvidia announced a partnership with Humane to build AI factories of the future in Saudi Arabia. And then Saudi Arabia also signed before that an economic agreement with President Trump to invest $600 billion in the US. We saw Nvidia get a big green candle. Can't make this up. Yesterday, I called this out and I said we are trending higher on weaker volume. A minimum price target is around 131 to 133. We got that candle today. Where are we going to go from here? Well, we need to see volume follow through, momentum follow through. If we see any sort of pullback and an increase in volume from today's candle, then Nvidia is likely to have a complete move. But again, I've been calling this out since back here. I assumed Nvidia was going to come up to my target around 150 by their earnings May 28th. So it's definitely something to keep on your radar. This candle is important because what we see today and then what we see for the rest of the week is going to decide if we're going to hit that target or not. It's also going to decide how weak other plays are going to look. Tesla, a lot of plays, including Bitcoin, it looks like front ran the market's move. Tesla's not really moving higher. It is up 2.26%, but it's still trading at 325, pressing above resistance here. If Tesla just cracks above and we continue to see momentum, then I'm waiting for 365. Maybe we don't get that pullback. But originally, I was calling for a pullback, and I still am calling for a pullback, even though it does look strong. I'm hoping for some sort of rejection up here where Tesla can retrace back down to 298 before moving higher. 298 to 303. The longer we stay up here pressing 325, the more inclined I would jump in at 303 if Tesla came down to it. Palantir, re-entering price discovery. This is a wick that we've gotten on that earnings date on the earnings announcement. And then today we are now building a full candle above this zone. Now this is important for Palantir because it's likely, in my opinion, to push up above 134. Between 134 and 139.50, I think Palantir is going to head over there. And then at that point, we are now in price discovery again for Palantir. Where is this thing going to max out at? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Carvana, same sort of scenario, but looking a little bit better, up 6%. Getting a lot of momentum here. Got a lot of sell walls above 300, but keep an eye on Carvana. ELF is one I've talked about in a long-term portfolio. I'm bringing it up in today's video because it looks to have bottomed out at 50. I was looking for 50 to 55 for a bottom. And possibly if we got lower in the 30s. But right now, it looks like ELF bottomed out. What am I looking at? If we break above $78 and we close above $78, we're likely going to get a fast move to 85 plus. Celsius, still one that I like much, not much more, but this is one that is definitely staying in the long-term portfolio. And it looks to me right now that we are on the brink of a breakout in the next 4 months or so. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. I'm extremely excited about our squeeze plays, about the market going green. I want to know your thoughts. If you're not in the Discord, come chat with me. Come chat with the most amazing people. It's a top link in the description. Custom indicator, a funded futures account. Use code LOTTO, all this other great stuff. 60 free stocks, which is insane. You guys do not have to sleep on any of these links. They will take you 5 minutes. Go sign up for Moomoo, make a deposit into there, get your 60 free stocks. Take that money from the free stocks if you want to. Again, this is, in my opinion, what I would do. Grab a 50% off funded account, prove you're a good trader, take payouts, pay for my custom indicator, pay for the Discord, and everything will be free, and you will be profitable, and you will have a great 2025. This is all in my personal opinion. That is it, guys. I love you all. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.